who our Queen of Unit Sales is, as well as the runners-up. Our second runner-up in the $1 million Circle of Excellence and the number 8 Sales Director nationwide from the Mary Kay National Area, Lisa Ann Harmon. This is Lisa Ann's 25th Unit Circle appearance. This is her second time as a $1 million Sales Director. And this is her 5th time to be runner-up to the Queen. Let's hear it again for Lisa Ann Harmon. And our first runner-up in the $1 million Circle of Excellence and the number 6 Sales Director nationwide from the Mary Kay National Area, Paula Kirkpatrick. This is Paula's 7th appearance in a Unit Circle. This is her first time to lead her unit to the $1 million Circle of Excellence. She was the Queen of Sales in 2014, and this is her first time as the runner-up to the Queen. Let's hear it again for Paula Kirkpatrick. And now it's time to crown our Queen of Unit Sales in the $1,050,000 Circle of Excellence and the number 3 Sales Director nationwide from the Mary Kay National Area, Kelly Deblander, Brigham. This is Kelly's 17th appearance in the Unit Circle. This is her second time to be a $1 million Sales Director. And this is her second time to be the Queen of the Ruby Seminar. Let's do it again for Kelly Deblander Brigham. Family members with her tonight, I'd like to invite them to join us on stage.
special moment. And Callie, as you whispered to me as they announced you Queen of the Ruby Seminar, you said, "Pinch me." And I want to say that this is a dream come true. And on behalf of your dad and me and your entire family, we could not be more proud of you and your unit and all the incredible work that you did to make this #1 position a reality. We're so proud of you. And one of my favorite sayings is, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. And some of the signs of your greatness were there in the beginning. There were a few that I was not so sure of when your starter kit arrived and you didn't open it for 45 days because you regretted your decision. But you made a wise decision and you came to seminar 6 weeks after you started your Mary Kay business, and here is where you caught your dream. And Callie, I remember you went home, you painted your workroom pink with the help of Josh, who was your boyfriend at the time, and you called me and you said, "Mom, I need inventory." And I said, "Well, if you're scared to death, get a 600 wholesale order. If you're brave, get a star order." And Callie said to me, "Mom, I want it all. I just want the whole big full store. Send it to me." And you paid with it with your own money, and you tracked and you kept records, and within 6 or 7 months, Callie, you had paid off all the money that you had borrowed from yourself. Quite a sign of your success. But I do also remember that I kept encouraging you to get your first team member, and I would write you postcards, and I would say on the phone and through the mail, "When are we going to have your first team building appointment? When are we going to share the opportunity?" And later I found out that you threw all those postcards in the garbage because you were not going to share the opportunity. And we saw you in the top 20 of the National Quarter Sharing tonight. So I'm glad you changed your mind about that. I have watched you work hard this year. I have watched you be brave and bold. You've been determined and disciplined. You worked when you didn't feel like it. And yet, Callie, you have always been loving and loyal. And I thank you for being such a loyal, wonderful daughter. I thank you that you're loyal to God, you're loyal to your family, and you're loyal to our wonderful Mary Kay opportunity. Thank you for being such a precious one to be able to pass my legacy to. I know our company is in good hands because of women like you, and that you're creating your own legacy. And Callie, it's not where you start, it's where you finish, and you certainly are not finished. And we cannot wait to celebrate more and more successes in the years to come. So congratulations to you, to your wonderful unit, all the hard work that these women did this year, and we're so proud of you. We can't imagine a more beautiful and lovely queen tonight. We love you.
I don't know how I get to be this girl tonight, but I'm very, very humbled and very grateful. It's been a year where I've learned to stop juggling and start cradling. There's a big difference when you're juggling. It can feel stressful and overwhelming, and one more thing gets added, and when you're cradling, it's peaceful, it's intentional, and that's exactly what this year has been. And as I do a few thank yous, they are all ones that I've had the privilege to cradle this year. And of course, I have to start with you, Mom. Your yes that you wrote in the journal of my life has been the most amazing yes, and all I've ever wanted to do is be you when I grow up. Every step of the way, you've made me want your life. That is why I said yes to Mary Kay. That is why I said yes to pink Cadillacs and trips. And I tell you what though, your upgrade kind of makes me want that too. Nathan, she makes retirement look so amazing. I'm not gonna retire yet, but she does that brilliantly as well. And Mom, I think they say what a legacy is not what you leave for someone, but in someone. And you've left a legacy in me, and in our unit, and I know in thousands of women in here tonight. So thank you for that, yes. I love you. To the incredible women that I share the stage with, my sisters, and I'm an only child, so you really are my sisters. And I'm so privileged to share this stage with you, but really to share life with you all. And I want to thank you, not only as iron sharpens iron, but I want to thank you for being a role model for this girl right here, for my daughter. Because if she grows up to be anything like any one of you, then that will be an amazing future she has. So thank you for that. And I want to also thank these incredible women that I see. I said I want to see your eyeballs tonight, our unit. And you know, tonight's a night of spotlights, right? And these are the women, though, that when the spotlights are turned off, I've seen them get to work. And they work around a kitchen table, and they love product, and they show up, and they unite with each other. And so I want to turn the spotlight back on you tonight. Because what you do when there's no applause and when there's no one watching, that's what makes you who you are. Thank you for holding my ladder. Thank you for teaching me everything I would ever want to know about leadership. And this throne and this stage is for you. So congratulations to you, the #1 unit here, #3 nationwide. I love you. I love you. I love you. And my mom did say it's not where you start, it's where you finish. And thanks to my dad, I started learning the entrepreneurial spirit and risk-taking at a young age. He taught me this little game called Lemonade Stand. And so thank you for believing in me in business. And I may have started to beat him pretty early too. So one other thing I want to thank my dad for, it takes a village. And you all, he turned in his yellow Volkswagen Beetle Bug for a soccer mom minivan so he could take my kids home from school almost every day. So thank you for all the countless days of childcare. I appreciate that too. And to Josh, who's right where you always are, standing beside me. It takes a strong man to support a strong woman like you do. Thank you for knowing the girl that's not in a gown and a crown, but for knowing the girl that I really am inside. And for loving her, and for always being a listening ear, and always being the one to tell me I can do it, even when I don't think I can. And I love the life that we have. And I just want you to know that I'm so glad I picked you, because if Braden grows up to be anything like you, and if Maddie chooses a man just like you, what a life they'll have. So thank you for being who you are. I love you. Okay, very mad, come here real quick, come here. So these two are the real deal. And Braden, this year as brand new in competitive soccer, I watched you 11 games in a row as your team lost. And every single day you would get back on that field and you would give it your all, your guts and everything that you had. And you know what? You didn't give up. You are a humble champion, because when your team started to win and they won that next weekend and they won the championship and you scored the most goals, I said, what was the best part of the weekend? And you said, when my friend on the team scored his first goal. Don't ever lose that humble spirit that you have, and keep being a man of excellence that you're growing into. When I asked our kids if they wanted our team to be #1 this year, we were in the car in June. I said, do you want us to be #1? And Braden and Maddie both said, yes. I said, why? And I heard this little voice in the back seat, and Braden said, I want you to be #1 because I know you and your girls want it. So, Braden, I love you so much, and if I had to choose from all the boys in the world, who would I choose? Yes. I love you. Did you want to say something? Oh, after Maddie, okay. Maddie, I want to say something to you first, little warrior princess you. When I asked Maddie in the car if she wanted our team to work for #1, she said yes. And I turned around and I said, why? And do you remember what you said? She said, so I can be on the stage. Well, baby girl, here you are. And I just love your heart for others, I love your generosity, and I love your independence, and I love how courageous you are, Maddie. And I just want to say one more fun thing about Maddie. The other day I was getting ready for my meeting, and she walked in the bathroom and she said, "Mommy, I'm gonna need a way to make some money." And I said, "Maddie, you are 8 years old. What do you need money for?" And she looked at me and she said, "Every girl needs a way to make her own money." So, you did. Mayfair, she's got 10 years. Just watch for this girl. Just watch for this girl. And Maddie, if I had all the girls in the world to choose from, who would I pick?
Me?
Yes. Did you want to say something?
My mom worked really hard for this, and she deserves it, and I'm really proud of her. Hayden, do you have anything to say? Congratulations, Mom. Good time. Good job. And because you worked so hard, Papa, Maddie, and I got you a present from Neiman Marcus.
Well, I just want to finish by sharing. I started off by talking about juggling and cradling. And I just want to finish off by sharing about our $1 million finish. This team is so incredible. We finished about a week early. And I was sitting at my computer, and usually there's fanfare and confetti and champagne popping. But it was just me and my computer. And I hit refresh, and there it was. And I looked around, and no one was around. None of my team was there like the first time. No family was there. And for a moment, it felt, I don't know, a little lonely. And then I thought, no, for the peaceful year we've had, this is exactly how this is supposed to be. I got out of my chair, I laid on my office floor, I put my hands up, I turned my worship music on my phone, and I had my quiet time, just me and the Lord. And I laid there, and I just thanked Him. And I thanked Him for all the blessings. And then for a moment I said, but I don't understand. There's so many other things in the world that need prayer and need praise, right? So many other, there's wars and there's orphans, and why this blessing of Mary Kay? And I felt that He whispered in my ear as I lay there on my office floor. He said, yes, but if one woman this year discovered her worth, if one woman looked in the mirror and felt that she mattered, if one woman then took that and went home and made her children feel important, and then she went into her community, you know what? That one woman could change the world. And I truly believe that that is what each and every one of you are in here for. It might seem insignificant. It might seem small in the scheme of things, but you are that one woman. And I truly believe that you're going to go out and you are going to continue to change this world. So thank you for letting me be this girl tonight. I feel the love, and I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Hey, to all of you on this stage, you are true Mary Kay All-Stars. Hey, Ruby, you should be proud. Not only is your top $3 million directors, your top 4, including Brian. Congratulations, you got $4 million directors, Ruby. Lisa Ann, another great year. Congratulations on your $1 million year, and I know your unit just rallied behind you this year, and they're proud of you, and we're so proud of you. And Paula, where's Paula over there? Let's congratulate Paula. First time $1 million director. Congratulations on a fantastic year, Paula. And to our beautiful queen, Callie, I mean, this was something that you set your sights on, and she started in July of last year. And you had the 6-month plan. You got laser focused on 2 things, right? That you hold the key challenge winners and everybody in your unit having something on the calendar for bookings, right? You got laser focus on that when it began everybody in this room, it began in July, right? And you set your sights on that. So congratulations on achieving your goal. And we know that, as Mom said earlier, there's more to come. This story is not yet finished. Would you please give your beautiful queen, Callie, another round of applause?